Hey guys, Coach Lila here. We are going to do core and strength today, animal style. So I have a few exercises for you that are all animal moves, or I have made them to be animal moves. So without further ado, let's get started warming up. So we'll start being humans, and let's start with just a march or a run. So marching, moving your arms and legs, or take it into a run if you're warmed up and ready for that. We always want to start getting our blood pumping, our heart rate up, and our body moving a little bit before we stretch and then get into the movements. Get those knees up a little higher if you're marching or running. Few more seconds and we'll take it into jumping jacks or starfish if you want to think of it that way. Make it an animal move. And you can do steps, fine, great. You can also jump. Good. All right, let's stop, and we're going to take it into an inchworm. So we bend, walk it out into a plank, bring it back up, and again, down into a plank, walk it back up, keep going. We're going to do two more. So squeezing in the plank for a moment. We're going to hold in the plank this time. So walk it out, hold the plank, and you're going to bring one leg forward. So I'm going to bring my left leg forward, and then I'm going to put my weight into my right hand, lift my left arm up for a really good stretch here, pulling your belly, twisting it toward the sky, and pulling away from your thigh. Let your hips sink. One more breath. Good. Now put your hand down and let your hips just sink into this. Really get a good hip stretch to the hip flexor. Your left hand can be inside or outside your leg, wherever you want to keep it. Okay? You might feel the stretch differently, so play with it and see what you like. All right, plant those hands firmly. We're going to step back into down dog. Be a dog here. Really stretch those heels toward the ground, hips toward the sky. Pressing away from the ground. And let's bring the other leg in. So bring your right leg forward. You can pick it up and pull it. Do it however you need. Okay. And my knee is off the ground, just so you guys know. Okay. Plant your left hand. Pull your right hand up to the sky. Twist it open. I feel a really good stretch in my hips and glutes because I was working those yesterday in this workout. Nice stretch in the back and shoulders as well. One more breath. Okay, let's let it sink into that runner's lunge. And take it back into down dog for a moment. Really stretch out those hamstrings, the calves, the shoulders and back. All right, walk it back up. And shake out your arms, shake out your legs, roll your wrists and ankles, get everything ready to move. Move this out of the way so I don't trip on it. All right, so the plan today is like last week. We have 3 rounds of 2 exercises per set, 45 seconds each. The second round, we're going to add on a bonus exercise for 30 seconds. Okay, so, whoops, hitting the wrong button here. 45 seconds. Our first exercise is going to be a standing crab walk. So for this one, what you're going to do is you're going to get into a squat position and you're going to step 2 steps to the side. And then you have 3 options here. You can either stand up, you can stay down, or you can take it into a jump. Okay, so 2 steps and then stand up or 2 steps, stay down, or 2 steps and jump, okay? Do what you need to do, and you can choose one, play around with a different one, totally fine. Ready, set, go. So squat, we take 2 steps, and then either up, or stay down, or jump. Now, I always incorporate some kind of squat into our workouts because it is such a good exercise for all of our legs, right? Whole lower body. We get our glutes, we get our quads and hamstrings, strengthen the area around our knees, super important for the runners and bikers. Okay, now if you're standing, squeeze the glutes at the top. Everybody make sure you're sitting back, not leaning forward. Keep it up. We have a few more seconds. 5 more to be exact. Keep going. And done. Nice. Okay, next exercise. I'm calling it a cheetah lunge. Cheetahs move quickly. You're gonna move quickly. They're running. You have a few options here, 4 kind of options. You can lunge forward, pushing back as you stand. You can lunge backward and push forward as you stand. You can do a combo of those. You can also add a jump if you want some cardio. So you can jump, switch in the middle with an extra hop, or if you want to take that out for a super challenge, just jump and switch, okay? So 45 seconds. Ready, set, go. So here, no matter which lunge you're doing, super important to try to get that 90-degree angle from at your knee, okay? We never want to push forward. That puts too much pressure on the knee in a bad way, okay? So 90 degrees. Keep it going. We are halfway there. If you need to modify, try not to stop. Just either add an extra hop, slow it down to walking, whatever you need to do. Your arms can do runners. They can stay on your hips. You can do whatever you want with them. We're gonna use them later. Last one, done. All right, take a breath, get a sip of water, and we're gonna come back to those crabs. Now I'm already feeling my quads. This is a good time to work those legs because they're a little bit fatigued. Not too bad. It's the best time to keep gaining that strength. Ready, set, go. So you can move quicker here if you want. You can move slower. Just keep moving and keep squatting. I feel this one today after doing it yesterday live on Zoom, and I'm really getting those outer hips and glutes. If you want, you can make little crab pinchers as you go. Not our only crab today. Keep it up. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice. Back into those cheetah lunges. Close enough. I don't really know any other animal that lunges, so we make it work. All right, ready to go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. As always, if you need to pause the video, or you can always take a quick break, come back. Try to keep moving at some level if you can. If you need a longer break between exercises, take it. If you need to keep moving between exercises to keep your heart rate up in cardio, take it. Try to keep your chest up, sinking into those legs. We have 10 more seconds. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, done. Woo! So, if your legs aren't tired enough, let's do one more leg activity. We're gonna do a frog jump. So for frog jump, it's almost like a sumo squat. Knees are going out. Now I don't turn my feet all the way out like I usually do for sumo. Let me pull down so you can see my feet. I don't go this wide. I have them kind of at 45 degrees-ish. And my knees are gonna go out so that my hands have room to go between. So froggy, squat, either here or push up on your toes or full jump, okay? So frog squats, only 30 seconds with this, but it's still 30 seconds. Ready, set, and go. This is our power move at the end, the bonus 30-second move. You know your legs are burning, but just keep it up. We're gonna be on the floor for the rest of the time. You can remember. We have 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice job. All right, that's one round down. Next 2 rounds are on the ground. So, first move of the second round is a bear crawl. Rawr. So you get to be a bear right now. Bear crawl is between a down dog and our beast. So remember, down dog is here, beast is here, bear is kind of in the middle, okay? Now, not quite a turbo dog. My shoulders are kind of over my wrists. Whew, my breath a second here. You're going to take 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. So like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, as space will allow. Okay, 45 seconds. Get into your bear position. Ready, go. And back. 2, 3, 4. So try not to let your butt get super high. If you need to, you can. But if you keep it a little lower, you're engaging the core a little bit more. This is working everything. So our wrists, our shoulders, our triceps, all of our core, front and back. I still feel it in my quads from the last few exercises. We're just walking, growling if you want. Ah! Whatever bear noise you can make. We are down to 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice. We're gonna flip it over, okay? This is a lot of arm time. So this one is gonna be a crab walk, but this one's not standing. This one is in a reverse tabletop position. So your hands can either be out or towards your body. I would not recommend this way. It's a lot of pressure on your elbows, okay? So here, and a little bit of a bend in the elbows, okay? Soft bends, they don't have to be bent, but not hyperextended like that, okay? You're gonna lift your butt up. You're gonna take 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. I don't know if I have space, we'll find out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Get ready, get set, and crab walk. So you can have your hips down if you want, but that puts a little more pressure on the triceps. If you lift up, you're using your core a little bit more, okay? Again, this one's whole body. You're using your glutes and your hamstrings to keep your hips up. You are keeping your core stable, front and back, abs and back, and you're definitely using those arms and triceps. I'm gonna turn so I can move a little bit better. Great work for the triceps. Keep going. We are down to 3, 2, 1, done. Nice. We're back to the bear crawl already. So change from crab to bear and get ready to crawl. Okay, so again, our knees are off the floor, our hands and feet are down, going back and forth. If you need to hold it for a few seconds, that's fine. Try not to come all the way down. Ready, set, go. Whoop. So, if you need a break, just pause for a second, maybe lift your hips up, but try not to come all the way down. If you can stay up, You're gonna keep building that strength. Okay, front and back, roaring as you go. We just got back from the mountains. We did not see any bears, but we'll pretend, oh, I know they were there. We'll pretend like I saw them, and that's what inspired this. Keep that core tight, stomach in. Keep moving. Almost there. And done. Okay, little crabbies. I don't know noise crab makes. Maybe you can make that while we crab walk. Ready to go? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So up and move in. You can move around if you want. You can move however you want. You can move side to side, a little bit tougher. Okay, to move side to side takes more coordination. You can move however you want as long as you're up and going. Doing great. Keep breathing. Keep that belly tight. Keep it up. Almost there. Last second. And done. Bonus time. Okay. This bonus round is an alligator crawl. You might know it as an army crawl. And typically army crawl doesn't go backwards, but our alligators are going to go backwards today. So in a forearm plank, you're going to crawl forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and backward. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna need to bend your knees going backward. Don't really need to bend them going forward. Try to keep that butt down. On your marks, 30 seconds. Get set and go. So in a plank, forward and backward. Again, working the whole body today, every exercise. Forward and backward. Snapping alligators. Snap those teeth. I'm a first grade teacher, by the way. That's where that all comes from. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, take a quick stretch here. We're gonna do all abs in the next round, okay? So this one, we are gonna do both exercises on our backs. First one is, we usually call it dead bug, but dead bugs don't move, so let's call it a struggling bug. These bugs are stuck on their backs, trying to move very slowly. So on our backs, our knees and hips are at 90-degree angles, arms at a 90-degree angle. We've done this one before. So same side, so same, out and touch, come back, out and touch, come back. Okay, we have 45 seconds. So go ahead and roll over to your back, position yourself, ready, and go. So for this one, you really want to take your time controlling the movements as you tap the toe. The arm can go back as much as your arm will allow. It doesn't have to go to the floor. And you want to push your belly button through down toward the floor. And if you curl your hips up a little bit, you're really engaging your lower abs. Turning them on. Keep it up. 10 more seconds. Keep squeezing that belly down, curving that lower belly and butt up. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, next, we're moving from bugs to penguins. So the penguin, we're gonna waddle. So you're going to come up into a crunch, and then you're gonna tap your ankles going side to side. Okay, now notice I'm not coming up and down. I'm moving side to side, crunching my obliques, okay? So we're gonna penguin waddle here for 45 seconds. Ready, set, go. So you really wanna crunch up and then try to tap your ankles or even mid-foot if you can get there, okay? Trying to keep your shoulders up the best you can, but not straining your neck, okay? This should come from the core, not from your neck going down, okay? Looking up at the sky, just waddle, waddle, waddle. Imagine you're out on an iceberg, ready to dive for some fish, waddling. Keep going, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice job. All right, last set. We're back to the struggling bugs. No dying today, please. So, struggling bugs, ready, in 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and controlled, breathing. Keeping that core tight, keeping that butt turned under. That helps keep your back flat to the floor. And like I said, really turns on those lower abs, your transverse abdominals. Wow, tongue-tied today. Should really be feeling it. Keep it up. Less than 10 seconds. You can do it. And we are done with that one. Back to penguins. If you need to put your hands behind your head to support your neck, you can still waddle, okay? But try to really keep it side to side. On your marks, get set, and go. Your feet are stable, they're not moving. Just your core is sliding back and forth, touching each foot. Maybe if you can't reach, you're touching your hips with your wrists. That's fine. Keep breathing. If you need a quick break, come down, get right back up into it. We are down to 10 seconds. You got this, team. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, a quick stretch before our bonus finisher. We are going to be flying squirrels. You might know this as Superman, but we're going to turn it into a flying squirrel to keep the animal theme going. So this one, we start on our bellies, and all we have to do is stay up. Whee! Flying squirrel. We're just going to hold it, okay? So flip over to that stomach. It'll help stretch it out after all that ab work. 30 seconds of flying squirrel. Ready, set, and go. Lift it up. Squeeze the glutes. Your feet do not have to be together. You can allow your back to not take that burden, to allow it to relax into this, well, not relax, but not be overtaxed in this position. Really get those arms up, legs up. Less than 10. Little higher. 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice work, guys. That was it already. Let's cool down and stretch a little bit. So pull your elbows up under your shoulders, feet lock down to the ground, turn your pelvis under, and stretch your chest and head forward. Not up, but forward. Okay, this is Sphinx pose. Really, really stretches the abs out. Feel the energetic of pulling your elbows toward your body while you stretch your head forward. Feet are down. One more breath. And out. All right, let's push this back. So bring your hands under your by your ribs. Push back into a child's pose. So open your knees a little bit. Sit back. Okay, you want to get your hips as close to your heels as you can. You feel that all on your back and your hips and your shoulders. Really nice cool down stretch. We're going to walk it over to the side. Okay, so go ahead and walk it over to the right. You can even put this hand on top if you want. And try to sit your left heel back to your left hip down to your left heel. You're gonna feel a stretch all on the side of that body, that side of your body. One more breath. Good job. Walk it over to the other side. One more breath. Let it out. Walk your hands to the middle. And let's sit up. We are going to take a pigeon stretch. So you're going to pull one leg up and in front here, like this, if you're familiar with pigeon, okay? Now, it's not important that your shin gets all the way straight forward. Mine, that does not work for my hips. If I think of having a straight line from hip to knee here, that helps. Even if my heel is coming back toward me, that is a much better stretch as I push this hip down and my leg back. So my right leg is really reaching behind me. This doesn't work for you. If it does, stay. If not, you can take a figure 4 stretch. So bending your ankle across your knee, pulling it in. Both are really great stretches. Find the one that works for you. We want to sink into it. Again, having this angle is what we're looking for. One more breath. Good. If you're on your back doing figure 4, take another breath and then you can switch sides. If you're in pigeon, flip your back toes under. Let me turn so you can see. Flip your back toes under, arms down. You're gonna push up into down dog. Take a quick stretch here and then switch sides. So pull your right leg forward, okay? And again, if your leg goes straight this way and you can sit up, awesome. I cannot. So I work with my body. Let my heel come back a little bit. Have this straight angle and then square off. Okay, so not this, but a nice straight line, okay? And we're reaching over. You're switched on the other side if you're on your back in figure 4. Just really sink into it. Breathe into any points that you're holding tension. Breathe it in, and each breath out, relax into that spot. Take one more deep breath in. Let it out. Pigeon is continuing our animal theme there. Let's take it into a butterfly, continuing those animals. You can flap it out. Okay, oh, my hip just cracked. Okay, you can let them rest. You can push them down and even lean over, whatever is comfortable for you. Don't let your back curve too much. Try to stretch forward. One more breath in and out. All right, you see my hips are very imbalanced here. So go ahead, we're gonna do one more, just a seated forward fold or pike stretch. Your feet can be flexed up toward you to get an extra stretch in your calves, or you can point them, okay? Reach up, we're gonna lean forward, not curving in, stretching forward, bending at the hips, okay? Wherever your arms fall, let them, and let yourself continue to reach forward, feeling that all through here. You can have a slight bend in your knees if you need, but you don't want to bend them so much by trying to get forward, okay? You want a gentle stretch, not pulling or hurting yourself. Just stretching out all that work we just did to allow the muscles to grow. Okay, and not get too tight. One more breath in, relax into it, and come on up. Excellent job, my little animals. Go team, you guys are awesome. Have a great day.